Do we need religion? Does religion contain everything we need? This peculiar question begs two other questions that should be addressed. One, what do we need? Two, which religion? To answer the first requires that understanding a need inevitably simplifies to what is required to live. Thus, any religion we pragmatically consider without esoteric considerations, as it corresponds to the natural state of things, and being generally reasonable, any religion fails to produce what is essential to life unless the spirit is considered transcendent, in that it is not, or potentially not tied to the same expected fate as the body, as it pertains to the fate of the body from dust to dust. We can expect the body to see corruption in decay, in which case those refusing to accept the spiritual nature of humanity rejects religion. Though I would insist we are indeed spiritual, and to disregard this part of our nature is to believe us a very base being, which our souls cry out against. So, in pursuit of knowing and seeking the life of our spirit, its well-being, which we do have, a spirit, and the preservation of our spirit, religion is a subject of great interest. For the sake of simplicity in this discussion, I will restrict the word religion to exclude esoteric doctrine. Let us consider religion here to be fundamental to the preservation and the benefit of the spirit. So which religion? We seek that which provides life, but a true acquisition of life, not an empty promise. Thus, a real investment in seeking is to be promoted. For to find a true answer to this question is beyond any treasure you will store up on this earth. Yet it would be unwise to accept just any answer. Charlatans exist. A charlatan seeking your worldly possessions provide you with a false hope. It might be likened to being robbed by a thief and left in the wilderness at night. So I advise, when earnestly seeking, to be wary of false shepherds, as what we are seeking is a spiritual matter. It necessitates an association with faith, and faith is an essential currency for the acquisition of life of the Spirit. But faith in what? Or more appropriately, who? And if we can skip to the answer without a great deal of metaphysical acrobatics, which, while I am willing to endeavor, it would likely exasperate, and I would prefer to keep this brief. It is faith in God. That is the answer. For what other explanation, other than the doomed despair of materialism, has provided substantial discourse of our existence? And if God is the answer, which is the only spiritually viable answer outside of undirected random chaos, which fails to explain the order and precision of creation as it is, then we are compelled, if in earnest, to seek to know God and how he has revealed himself, or evaluate the works of him who made us and that around us. And we find in religion, indeed, answers to what we require to live. And I dare say no other religion provides a certainty of life and life everlasting worth seeing with such a light burden associated with the spiritual currency of faith than Christianity. For it is written, "For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of God." And that gift of God the Father is Jesus Christ. When so little is required for so great a treasure in future, no other religion can compete for those in search of the way, the truth, and the life.